You know what I realized though after all that? I forgot to do the intro. My name's Angela and I am streaming Chrono Trigger for Damage Control blog. This is going to be my last stream of the game. I'm going to try and get as many endings as possible, which means I'm going to have to stop going on about everything I've been going on about and get focused on this game. And also delicious energy drinks that are not natural, not as God intended, but still delicious. We all know who you are. Celebrities don't need to announce who they are. Oh, thank you, Goblin. You're such a charmer. Do you remember an old cartoon, where on Earth is Carmen Sandiego? And there's this one line that was like, flattery will get you everywhere. I think that's how the line went. Celebrity, tell that to our YouTube channel. Man, did that ID verification request sync whatever little numbers we had there. So like, yeah, YouTube, you can go fuck yourself. A handful of shows have used that line. That's true. That was a line common in the 90s. That's the one I remember it from, though. That is the show I remember most frequently. Had some really good shows in the 90s, though. I want to try it out. No, I got endings to get. Hey. Also, oh, crush his soul. You want me to try it out, Goblin? I'm trying to get these endings. All right, he'll love it. All right, Goblin, if you insist. Man, I can't wait to get time for my ass beaten. Since this guy scales with ya. What the heck? Hold on, what is going on here? Yeah, it was terrible. Well, I guess having better armor means this fight won't be a total wipe. Let's see, time to check out that Uzi punch. They were like, no Uzi punch for you! Okay, wow, alright, no physical attacks whatsoever. That has to be magic. Right. Of course it does. Roll for Robo needs to be Shadow. That would make sense. The guy who gives you magic, use magic on him. Oh, he's dead. Man, poor Chrono over there. He's quite dead. He's currently the Morrow of the group. It's a shame. Real shame, I tell you. They don't make Chronos like they used to. Oh, speaking of, you know what? You know what? I don't have a good setup for this next line I'm about to say. It was different a long time in the last playthrough too. We're just like normal. Oh god. Just another stream for us in that case. I was kind of browsing Bluesky when I should have been doing anything productive with my life, because social media is a waste of all of our time. So this is one post that got some traction and I found it hilarious. You know the old, like, I don't know how to put it, like, I'll try though. They call it nostalgia brainworms or something like that, and I don't know. I can kind of get where some of the nostalgia is coming from, but I also get the people who are annoyed by it. So basically the newest thing would be people annoyed saying, oh, there was a guy who made a post, and I'm pretty sure he made that post in all earnesty, like he was just expressing himself, as people tend to do on social media, about how gaming in the 90s was good lord, gaming in the 90s was basically a sacred time, and it's like basically people, replies range from I don't know about all that to I don't know about all that to what are you, an idiot? I think that last bit was uncalled for. I was like, I feel like gaming in the 90s was a coin flip, bullshit move. Yeah, just that was a fuck you move. I mean, I could be here reviving everybody. I'm just gonna play this out. I feel like gaming in the 90s was a coin flip. There were some real gems out there. Okay, there you go, Goblin. Robo wins. Robo again carries the day, but as far as gaming in the 90s go, I feel like it was a coin flip. Oh, well, thank you, Goblin. Some games were really good and some games were really bad. Alright. 10 elixirs. Oh, hello. Robo is the Yamaro of this world. He sure is. Well, I did it. Achievement unlocked. I will be needing those elixirs though. So there's this game I bought when I was like 16, and it was called, it was on the N64, called Body Harvest. Have you ever played that? It's been like damn near 30 years, and I'm still mad about that game. I'm still mad. I'm mad I wasted what limited money I had on that game. I knew you liked the prize basket. You know me too well. Your girl likes a set of elixirs.
Asphincter says what?
I did not play it, know of it. Not a pleasant experience from what I've seen. From someone who, I still have a copy of the game. Like, I didn't get rid of it, I still own it, and I didn't know. Like, I played this game, I was like, oh, cool. Here's me in my little summer break, I'll play this game, and I didn't know what to do in that game, what was happening. I read some reviews from Metacritic, and that game had like an 8 out of 10 and a whole bunch of people, and it's like, am I just stupid? I don't understand, like, what was good about that game? I didn't understand what to do. Like, there's no objective, we're just running around, and I guess the only slight enjoyment I got out of that game was you could just run people over. Like, you could be a bug, and you could just run people over and just kill people randomly, but I was like, what was the point of this game? Let me bring up my suggested endings guide. And so I was like, Ty, do you remember a game called Body Harvest? He's like, yeah, that game was garbage. I was like, okay, so maybe it wasn't just me. Maybe the critic, one of those games where the critics liked it, but I didn't really care for it. Suggested endings. Okay, let's get the Masamune repaired. Alright, well, I'll go through the Drew's suggested list of endings. The game I want to understand nothing of is Eye of the Beholder on the SNES. I can look it up now, but also do not give a flying, swimming, or casually trotting fuck. I've never heard of Eye of the Beholder, but if you say it's bad, I will take your word for it. Okay, so let's set out to get the Masamune repaired, I guess? Hold on, one more thing was that last guide. Man, I wonder why the bitrate on the stream is so low. Let me refresh that. Well, whatever. As long as the stream appears okay for everybody else. Hold on. One of these days I'm going to bring these up before the stream or not. Considering this is the last stream. Cool, got that. Yeah, there's always that one game you played, and I just remember, there's some real stinkers from the 90s. I'm not sure if it is bad. I don't know how to play it. I also have Ultimate games on the NES that baffle me. I thought those were PC games. They actually ported those to NES. Sometimes it's a mix of this game was genuinely bad, and sometimes it was played this game when you were too young and you had no idea what you were doing. Me and Comic Zone, wow. Wow. Also, me and Vector Man, also wow. I got a lot further than I did when I was a kid playing that game, but I think I kind of flipped out at that Frogger-like level, and I just ran out all the patience I had for that game. I'm sorry, Vector Man fans. I gave it a good old college try. Medina Village? Yeah, let's go there. Oh, we got a Virtuous Hobbs in the chat for a 3-stream streak. Welcome in, Virtuous Hobbs. How are you feeling today? As we talk about old retro games. I can beat Vector Man, but not consistently. Goblin, you did way better than Vector Man than I did. Yes, we did proudly come out of the closet. Thank you very much. I don't get how to win the final battle properly. When I found out I was like a little over halfway through Vector Man, I was just done. I just lucked that shit out over or start over. Whatever gets the job done. Whatever gets the job done. I again, that Frogger Man like thing with the hands, I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. I tried with that game, Vector Man. I just got to like the rage quit feeling, like when you're everything starts to turn red and you feel your body temperature raise. That was where I was at when I said I think I'm done with Vector Man. That was how I was feeling. Okay, I just came out of that guy's house. I see something sparkle over there? Yeah, I did. Hello. I'll happily take that guy's, lunch or speed tab. I'll take the magic tab. Oh goodness, okay, so like the next game I have on my list between longer games is I think it was Ghouls and Goblins or something like that, which everybody tells me is not to play. But again, I'm gonna give that game a good college try. I think right now the worst one-off game I have played so far was Krusty's Funhouse. Ghouls and Goblins or something like that. Yeah, my Genesis Mini. I'm going to say so far, Krusty's Funhouse is one of the worst games I've played. Can't be any worse than that, right? Right? I finally beat Super Ghouls and Ghosts a few years back. The Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts. I don't know, whatever has the thingy with the ghost and the thingy from Capcom. How was Super Ghouls and Ghosts? Did you have fun at least? Or was it like suffering? A stupid ass Capcom graveyard game. Hard. Yeah, that's what I've been told. Oh goodness, well, whatever that game is I have on my Sega Genesis Mini, we're about to find out. I'm only gonna do a one-off stream. It's very hard to the point of being a bit boring. Oh boy, I'm gonna have. Hey, welcome in.
Don't forget, you're here.
Oh my goodness. I get to be bored. Well, I'll let you know how it goes. Maybe we'll have a anger rage quit. Maybe we'll have a quiet rage quit. Maybe the game will be more enjoyable than I think. Nah, it's not boring. Welcome in, Professor Galvez, Virtuous Hobbs. How are you guys doing tonight? Not fine either. If I recall, you gotta beat the games and replay it and beat it again without taking a hit or dying or something like that for the true ending. That sounds like an ending I would look up on YouTube. I just want to tease Angelo. You get me every time with the sound effects, Professor Galvez. I never not find it funny. And I again, you're still amazingly surprised me that you found the secret word like without even trying. Like everybody was trying for weeks to find the secret word. You just waltz in and you feel like you just found it. Look around for a bit. Supposed to be making progress in Chrono Trigger because we got to get more endings. So I guess I gotta push. Let's see. Oh goodness, that sounds tedious. I'll let you know again because I guess I'm gonna save my sanity and just play do a one-off of the game.
Don't forget, you're here forever.
No one gets bored in your stream apparently. I was already bored before coming in. Well, I hopefully I can display your boredom right here. Oh man, that's funny. Alright, well let's go through this cave. Make it quick. So will this be a long stream or a short stream tonight? I don't think I'm gonna beat this game or get all the endings within 3 hours. Hopefully I'll get them within 8 hours because I don't know if I don't still want to be playing this game at like 4 AM. So I guess House will indulge in Battle Princess Madeline next. Same kind of game but with a ghost dog. Ghost dog, oh boy. Okay. Speaking of ghosts and dogs, I was watching another friend of the stream play Ghost Trick. Sorry, Robo's got. I could use magic. Why don't I just beat them to death? Oh, you're gonna make me use magic, aren't you? Ghost Trick. Oh, what a beautiful underrated game. I'm so glad I got to play Ghost Trick. That was not the ending I saw coming. Every time I see a Ghost Trick rip on the Silver Gunner channel, I think of you. Oh, well, thank you, Goblin. Yeah, goodness, Ghost Trick was wild. You're like, yeah, this is definitely a game from the mastermind behind the Ace Attorney games. But that game will also remind you why dogs are the best. The dog in that game was the VIP. He was the best boy, and I'll hear no hearsay about that. We don't really need the items. I guess we just run through the dungeon as quickly as possible. That will also remind you why dogs are the best. Exactly. Regardless of where you find them. Exactly. Those are very good boys and girls.
Thank you, Walter. I would have been lost without you.
Yes. Speaking of best boys. Just damn cave, and I'm like, oh, magic only. You know I'm lazy, game. Let's see. I kind of wish I could get through this with reading some of the dialogue to change things up, but I really want to try and get as many endings as I can before I head to bed. How dare you, you evil gin bottle! Came back to get the treasure in here now that I think about it. Excuse me. So much delicious energy drink. My dog's not the best, but still just a puppy. Lies. Your dog will be a very good doggy soon. They just got to grow into the goodness. Oh no! A boss? Oh, what kind of dog do you have? What kind of dog do you have, Hobbs? I am curious. Okay, 2 moves.
Sphincter says what?
What the heck? We're not prepared. Oh, never mind. He's dead. Thank you, Goblin. Half Great Pyrenees. My God. What's the other half of him? Depending on what the other half of him, yeah, he's going to be a very big boy, or he or she. Half perfect.
That was easy.
Australian Shepherd. Had a possibility of being a very, very big dog, a heckin' big dog. Or maybe kind of like maybe not so big, heckin' big dog. I guess you'll find out when your dog is done growing. Now, if you're like, oh man, we got half Great Pyrenees, half, it's another massive dog, Great Dane. I'd be like, damn, your dog's bigger than you are. I've had people come in. I used to work at PetSmart for a couple years. People come in, and they'd be basically dragged by their dogs. Like, you got these little old ladies with these freaking massive, like, Great Pyrenees and Great Danes and whatnot. Oh, this lady, oh, the Rottweiler. She had a lady, she's like, "Can you just hold my dog for a minute here?" And it's like, I was like, I'm supposed to be working cash register, but okay. So I'm like, this dog wants to go somewhere, so I am straining. I'm like, I gotta plant my feet so I can get the dog so I can wrestle its leash to the little clip we have by the registers, and it was crazy. Someone needs a Great Dane. She can go on some Scooby-Doo adventures. Did you tell the poop smear story? I told it to Deller on Deller's chat. I'm gonna have to tell you the poop smear story now. I kind of like, me personally, I kind of want like a medium-sized dog, like Star, my bestest girl, may she rest in peace. She was about 20-something pounds. That was more than enough dog for me. My previous dog, who's also bestest girl, she was like 50-ish pounds, like kind of like medium large considered. Okay, so now I gotta tell you the story while this peaceful music plays in the background, because the Hobbs demands it. So I used to work at PetSmart, as we just established, and one day a lady comes in and she's like, she's got this dog, and her appointment is at in the back of the store at the Banfield Pet Hospital, and the dog doesn't want to go. Like, the dog, he just stops and he's on like all fours, like sitting down, but because the floors were like not slick, but you know, they were like smooth, and sometimes dogs can't get traction on them. She's dragging this poor dog along, and while she's dragging him along, he's taking a poop. So he's like, she doesn't even look back while he's just sliding along, taking a poop. So then there's this trail of poop, all these trail of turds going, leading to the all the way back there to the vet, or at least as far as the turds would go. So I'm just looking, I'm at the register, and I'm like, what the fuck? So, you know, naturally, I think I had a line, so I had to call someone else to clean up because I couldn't leave the register. But I'm just watching this as like a little bit of astonishment, a little bit of amusement. I was like, wow. I want to hear him get a Great Dane and you'll be Velma, Ty is Fred, and Dio is Shaggy. I want to hear him say Zoinks, the Great Organ Turd Trail. Exactly. Yeah, lady never looked back. She never looked back. I don't know if she knows her dog took a shit while she was dragging him along, or she just didn't give a crap, because the dog sure did. It's funny, Goblin, speaking of what you just said about Scooby-Doo, so we had a party, a Halloween party one time, and we actually did do Scooby-Doo stuff. So I went as Velma, and Ty actually went as Shaggy. I don't think Ty would ever go as Fred. And that was it. Ty went as Shaggy. I went as Velma because apparently the glasses and my delicious booty, I guess. Ty looks just like Fred. I don't think so. Like, Ty's got the goatee. He does look like a Fred. He looks closer to a Shaggy. But apparently, I guess girls with glasses are in or something. Exactly like Fred. You also told me he looked like the, what was that guy's name? Ethan from, Heavy Rain. Delicious booty. Look, that's what I've been told. Hobbs, who am I to argue with men of fine taste? Who am I to argue? I don't know. I don't know, and I feel like I should not need to know. Let's just leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Oh man. I'm reminded of this movie I was once watching. Have you ever heard of a movie called Just One of the Guys? I was like, I hadn't heard of it, so my husband made me sit down and watch it, and that movie was hilarious. If I remember anything from the movie, it'll be one guy was like, "Where'd you get off having tits?" And then in my mind, it becomes where you get off having delicious, mouth-watering tits. And I said, I am sorry. I'm sorry. My streams often go off the rails. That's why I like your streams, Hobbs. They're nice and clean and family friendly. And we're just degeneracy land over here at Damage Control Vlog. I'm so sorry. I want you to know. Oh boy, I better get back to this game. I am supposed to be trying to finish this game and get more endings. And already, we're not even an hour into the stream and it's already been derailed. Oh god, what am I doing? I want you to know, I am wholesome on screen and a deviant off stream. No, not the whirlpool, god. Fair. This is what I get for running my mouth. I gotta do the cave again. This is what I deserve. This is the ending I deserve. No, fair. You gotta. That wholesomeness has to go somewhere. I think with me, I think it's just enough. I can't do it. I mean, I could if I tried, and I really had to be, but like. At some point, I was like, I gotta be myself. Sometimes these conversations are just gonna go off the rails. And it's like, I can't help it. I'm having a great time. Those conversations are not in the realm of my conversations, just not the ones I have on camera. This is very fair. I was like, I think at one point I tried, and then the streamers just went off the rails. And here we are. I was like, you know what? Unless someone says, hey, I have my kid with me here and they're watching, I just, I am assuming that the audience that I usually talk to and pulled in, we're all in either our late 30s or early 40s. that is what I've just come to assume. I'm supposed to go find the mountains, aren't I? Send this kid away. Oh no, you had your kid with you? No, Hobbs, no, why did you tell me? You gotta give me a warning. No. Now I feel bad. And you're finding it to be hilarious. I was like, I think we had one joke in another stream. I feel like the wholesome stream where you place all the bad words with like heckin' and heck. That I would go on for like, I think I could do that for like maybe an hour. Oh god, where am I supposed to go? What am I doing? I'm having too much fun. I'm having a great time. Let's see. Oh boy. So we beat the cave monster. I don't think there's really much else to do. I think I need to go back to 600 AD. Oh boy, yes. Oh goodness, every so often though, I will get at least one of my friends who chides me for having my mind in bad places. You know, I would, it was funny, and then I get chided like, I get a shame on you, Angie. And I was like, what? What would I do? I want to spend the rest of her life being a prude. What did I do? The question I had for you a few weeks ago, I got the answer for you. I don't know if I told you. I know you haven't told me yet. I'm glad you found your answer. I have no idea I still have no idea what the question was. Man, what the heck was I supposed to do? The sad part is I've been playing this game for like 14 weeks. Have I already forgotten where I'm supposed to go? I tell you one thing, every so often I feel like stuff with like objective markers are made for people just like me. Like, where was I going? What was I doing? There was like a running joke whenever the Drew was playing the Oregon Trail, and it was like a question involving it was like the Oregon Trail, and it's like whenever all the characters die, and it was like my character be the last one standing, or whatever character was named after me, and it was like, oh no, blah blah died, and they left Angie with the GPS, and now we're all lost. The question I had for you a few weeks ago, I got the answer for it. I don't know if I told you. It was a case, it involves hair, but not in this case. Tries to be vague. Wait, I said that wrong. I am getting even more confused. Oh, we got more time. Hey, Guardian Forest. It does involve hair. Sometimes it doesn't. You're like speaking in riddles. This is why you're so good at those game shows, but in this case it does. This is why you're like the master of those game shows you play. I am speaking vaguely. No, I want to go. We go back through the gate. Speaking vaguely, I am something about hair, but it does involve hair, but it doesn't. Yeah, this is why you see. It's not a topic some people are comfortable with. I am, and I think you are too, but some people aren't. Okay, I'm now like even more confused and curious now. Oh goodness, the vagary. Ah, you're killing me, Hobbs. You're killing me with vagueness. Mystic Mountain. Yeah, I think that's too soon. Hold on, though. I can give you a clearer hint. Okay. Guardia Forest. Athena Village. Total Dome, no.
Asphincter says what?
Oh, what's this to be a synonym for hairy? I guess furry? Yeah, you just, yeah. Oh, that question. Oh, so, your question, you got your answer. So, yeah, if you hadn't gotten the answers any clearer, absolutely, definitely, yes. Yeah, I think at, like, one point, people had figured out this, blog, like, was, like, the damage control was, like, it's not, like, the staff we have is not completely furry, but it's, like, out of the 5 of us on staff, 3 of us are furries. So it's not just me, it's just the 3 of them, it's like they're not regulars except for me. But yeah, in fact, I am wearing an Anthrocon t-shirt, if that helps you. There you go. So no, I will not, it's not a problem for me. I'm not like super completely into the like super completely into everything in the fandom, but I have been in the fandom since I was like, damn, how old was I? I was at like 14 or 15. And you know, it's been a while because I am in my 40s now. I'm not furry, but I'm kind of furry adjacent. I have a Heckin' Bear as my brand. Yeah. Don't freak me out or anything. No, I had a good friend of mine who's not a furry, but described it as like, yeah, you just replace you go to a fur con and you just replace fursuits with cosplay and you just pretty much have an anime con. I know, you know how some people are. Yeah, some people get really weird about it, and I'm not sure why. I mean, I kind of get why, but it's like, I think some people are just trying too hard. I would say the best way to charitably put it is some people are not comfortable with their own skin, and some people feel like everybody should be shoved into like a tight little box, and they kind of feel some sort of way about people who don't mind being, I'd say, quote unquote, cringe, and that kind of bothers them. Like, basically, I'm not free to, I don't feel free to be who I am, and I shoved myself into this box, you know, basically saying what society deems as normal and acceptable, and why don't these other people do it? And I was like, it's not even always strictly, I would say, with the furry stuff, but also other fandoms where people are kind of, I guess you will say, some people say, let their freak flag fly. But yeah, so I just feel like some people who get really uncomfortable about that are not comfortable about some aspects of themselves, and they would, and they just can't understand why other people would be comfortable with themselves. I'm in a box with large holes. I can touch things outside of my box. Exactly. Like, I'm straight, but there is a list. Me too. I was like, I probably tell people, yes, I am, cishet. I am married. I am straight and married. But it's like, I gotta support my queer, I support my queer friends. And I would say it was definitely discovering furry that helped me be very, very comfortable with queer. Could you be like, all that stuff people tell you, just like, oh, those were just lies. All right, now I gotta remember where I'm supposed to go. So I need to go back to 600 AD. Or I'm never gonna get this game. There's always a list where some people are fine. I think it's just like a lot of people who are just not comfortable being with themselves, and they're happy to shove other people in a box. So that's it. I think that's where that's where some of it comes from. Oh goodness! Now I've got to think. Actually, I do want to take a quick detour right here to some mountain. Think about the game and stop letting me distract you. That is part of my friend. I am easily distracted. Yeah, I think it's too soon to do anything here. I've gotta hustle through this game. I can see how far I have to go, but yeah, I'm trying to get the rest of these endings. I'm hoping to at least get a couple of endings. Again, as everybody talks to DC Guest, I'm telling you, DC Guest is is an evil robot. The Drew programmed that thing to be evil. Don't let him tell you anything else. Yeah, I would say as a part of the furry community, they have some of them have their own weird hang-ups, and it's like, I don't know, sometimes I think people just need to chill. Hey, there's a Dio. Man, I wish I could have figured out how to get those icons to go all across the screen, but you're gonna have to go for a lackluster, barely at the bottom of the screen. Oh, and speaking of fun stuff, I'll be at Otakon later this week. I thought it was something that you did. I did do that, but I can't. So when I set up the overlay, for some reason, it never quite acts the way I wanted to, Dio. I guess I had to play with it more, but I got tired of playing with it, so I was like, well, something on the bottom is better than nothing. I think I am too soon in Mystic Mountains. But yeah, I guess I should mention there won't be a stream next week because I'll be at Otakon. I won't be at Otakon, but I'll be recovering coming home from Otakon. There's nothing like anime conventions to get your spirits up, and I'll be cosplaying. I kind of wish that I'd gotten my act together a little bit sooner. Nah, too soon for this one. Cosplaying? Yeah, a little bit. Look forward to Otakon. Oh yeah, definitely, Dio. Looking forward to having you come to Otakon with us. Yeah, Hobbs cosplaying. I don't have like a fursuit or anything because those things are really expensive. I hope to get one day. Not a full suit, but like a partial suit. But no, I do regular cosplay. Well, lately I've kind of just been doing a little bit of Ren Fair, like steampunk cosplay. So I'll have like the dress, the old-timey shirt, the corset, the leather pouches and everything, and it's too hot to wear. It's too hot to wear, but like when I go to the Ren Fair in the fall, I've got like a nice wool cloak, which is really cool. But I've done cosplaying in the past. I've gone like I think one of my favorite cosplay we did was one year we went as the characters from Bleach. And I fucking love that costume. It was so good. The only downside was that one year we found a hotel, and it was like almost a mile away from the convention center when Otakon was still in Baltimore. And imagine if you remember Bleach, where everybody wears all black. That in like August in Maryland. And at a point we were walking, we were like, "My God, it's hot." We had to hail a taxi. And I think that was also. That may have been the same year some asshole pulled the fire alarm and we had to all leave the convention center and go outside and like nice back into the heat. But yeah, I kind of wish I'd gotten to do some cosplay. I kind of want to do some cosplay from Metaphor Refantasio, but I was too lazy to go buy the all the stuff ahead of time. So I was like, fuck it. I guess I'm not doing cosplay. I mean, there's always next year, is what I keep telling myself every year. There's always next year. And this is definitely not the right spot. Kind of look forward to TwitchCon. Oh, TwitchCon, I just think it's going to be my last one. Oh, that's the one in San Diego, right? I've never gone to TwitchCon. I'm like curious, and then I was like, I really want to go to a flight, and I had to go all the way to across the country. I was like, I really don't. Okay, I've got to find the portal that'll take me to 600 AD. Oh, why is it your last one? Is it you're just getting tired of going, getting too expensive, or are you just kind of done, just not feeling TwitchCon anymore? I'm mildly curious. Man, I do this every time with this game. Like, where the hell was I supposed to go? I definitely don't think it's supposed to be here. Terrorist! I mean, I only stream on weekends now. Streaming's not as freaking as it used to be for me, so I don't get as much value from it. Okay. You basically go to TwitchCon to like network and stuff, right? But I hear you about being a weekend only streamer. It says most days of the month I'm only like Sundays only, so I can feel you with that one. But I've heard other people talk about TwitchCon as well. As I've heard, it's like you kind of basically go to network and to get tips on being a better streamer, right? Okay, so I don't think he's at the fair anymore. Let me check though. Yep, he's gone. But regardless, if you're just gonna, is this to be your last TwitchCon? I hope you have a good time though. Okay, was he? Okay, now I think I remember what I'm looking for. I'm looking for blah blah blah's house, maybe, perhaps. Because I am heckin' lost. Running my mouth too much, but I have no regrets. That's partially why I like streaming, because chatting with you guys makes it so much fun. That was Rydia's Revenge. Welcome in. How you doing tonight, Rydia? And Dio, if you're still here, can you please give Hobbs and Rydia a shout out, please? And if I don't hear from you, I'm going to just assume that you went back to Evo. Recovering was in the hospital. Oh man, well I'm glad you're out of the hospital. I hope you're feeling better. It was with the stomach issues, right? Kidney stone? Oh no, man, that hurt, I imagine. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh man. I hadn't seen, I saw you come back for a bit, and then I didn't see you for a while. Okay, so I'm assuming Dio went back. So let's do those shout outs first. First, Virtuous Hobbs.
I heartily endorse this event or product. I heartily endorse this event or product.
I forgot to put the S in there, my bad. Let's try it again. This is what happens when your mods run off and they're like, wee, Evo!
I heartily
There
endorse
we
this
go.
event
Got it
or
this time.
product.
Got it. Okay, so guys, if you're not following Virtuous House, make sure to follow Virtuous House. He streams retro games. He streams game shows. This is a good time all around, and his streams are clean. Don't let him mistake that for being a prude. He just knows how to run a clean stream. And make sure if you're not following Rydia's Revenge,
Sphincter says what?
follow Rydia's Revenge as well. He does drag cosplay. He plays a lot of Final Fantasy IV. He plays a lot of randomizers. If you are hardcore into old school Final Fantasy, go to Rydia's Revenge. You will have a good time. I don't know what to stream next. Well, you got a nice Virtuous Hobbs. You got a nice box of retro games you can pull from. You can like hear me out. You can do like one of those spinning wheels, you know, like the little randomizers online, like input your things and then like a little Wheel of Fortune or game show style wheel spin and it'll land on what game you should play next. Try a randomizer? Yeah. Oh, I could, or you can do a randomizer too. Yeah, just do one of those things and just let that, or maybe run a poll and let people choose for you. I guess it'll be interesting at the very least. Where's the other continent? I'll do FF4E. I'll teach you how to play. I usually, well, the Drew doesn't stream anymore, but I kind of left the randomizers to the Drew. I like watching randomizers. I haven't played one yet because I've got such a big backlog of games that it's been easier to go through my backlog. And yes, this whole thing with me playing these games has also been a great way to get through my backlog. Like, you guys have just been helping me get through my backlog of games or needed replays. I have a full guide on how to run all Rydia's on a FF4 FE randomizer. That sounds crazy. Like, oops, all Rydia's. I'm just walking around in circles at this point. This is again because I am running my mouth and not playing the game, but I am having more fun running my mouth. This is my last Chrono Trigger stream before I move on for next time. Basically, you nuke everything with a nuke spell. Makes sense. Oh, there's got to be something that I missed. Because I know I want to be back at 600 AD. That doesn't sound bad at all. Yeah, I feel like once you get good enough at the game, if you replay it enough, randomizers are definitely the thing to do. Although there's different physical attack builds for Rydia. I will say it'd be interesting how to make Rydia a physical attacker. Go back to the village real quick. I don't think there's anything else we did. We did the cave. So we can go back and forth at will now. And bow and arrow and whips. That's right, bow and arrow. I forgot that she can use bows and arrows. You're already at Michelin's side. We're already there. The Dragon Whip is super powerful in randomizers versus all dragon enemies. Not bad. Okay, now I think I'm getting an idea. Okay, wandering around has given me an idea. I just need to get past this, over this hump in the game, and I think I'll be clear to getting the endings. But again, I am running my mouth, but I'm having a good time. That's half the fun of streaming, is just getting to talk to you guys, and getting derailed. Anger Dome. Artemis Bow, of course, works on Rydia as well as it does on Rosa or Edward. Yeah, you are a walking Final Fantasy IV encyclopedia. It was the other dome I wanted to go to. I mean, I could walk back through the city, but we're not going to. So I think I want to go to Proto Dome. Wrong dome. And I was born in Rydia, and I love and live Rydia, and I will die as Rydia with her name engraved on my tombstone. That is dedication. But yeah, you definitely are. You know more about Rydia than anybody else I know. I would say she has the most interesting story out of everybody in Final Fantasies 4 that I played. No, one girl not in real life who's named Rydia. Oh, that's awesome though. So maybe it was the other dome. Yeah, now I remember. I think it's Death Peak that I want to go. Not Death Peak, but around that area I want to go visit. Miss Silver. She's one of the most awesome of people. Oh, nice. Wow, that's awesome though. That's really awesome. Like, imagine you get the name, you get your name, and it's like a fictional character who's really cool shares your name. Okay, I do think it's the other dome I want to go to. I'm trying to remember. She's an actress, singer, choreographer, and she even cosplays as Rydia. That's all. Now that's what's up. That's what's up. She has so much fun in her real life. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. I'm gonna have to go to the lab. There's no getting around going to the lab, I think. That's alright though. A bit jealous? Oh well. It's alright. You do what you gotta do. You can only do what you do, Rydia. And you just make the best of what you can make of your life. Let's put it that way. Oh, you bitch. How dare you steal a tonic from me? It's like my dream to marry someone named Rydia in real life. No joke. I feel like that is a little bit harder to pull off. But I feel like you keep looking, you eventually find another Rydia fan though. Yeah, just gotta keep looking. The right one is out there for you. And keep stealing my tonics. Yeah, I know, it's a snowball chance in hell. The naming, not so much named Rydia, but someone who's a fan, the odds are a lot higher. Oh, it's touching me. Someone renames themselves Rydia for me. That's a different story. Only if they want to. That's a big ask. Excellent. I would just save my MP. I'm just gonna go mashing the attack button. You may need to count Lydia's, I'm afraid. Oh, welcome in, the Drew. It could happen. Monkeys might fly out of my butt. Hey, stranger things have happened. You never know. Never say never. Because as the old saying goes, life is sometimes stranger than fiction. Wayne's World reference. One of these days, I'm gonna sit and watch that entire movie. Excellent. Oh, that's right. I gotta use magic with these guys.
Sphincter says what?
Like you had the soundbite. What? Oh yeah, for all the Wayne's World references, you can totally thank Drew right there. He set all of those up, like the good stuff. I'm the one who set up the super dorky stuff. But all the cool movies, you can thank or blame the Drew for that. Let's see, we've been known to hurl a Wayne's World reference or two, definitely. Okay. Paris Dome, I think we want to do the sewer, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so quick fun story of, you're gonna spew into this. It's funny, I was thinking about this stupid sewer area the other night. So it was funny. I had one of those nights at work. It was like super humid here, super hot. And I was headed to my car. You know, I get off of work about 2:33 in the morning. And I was just reminded of this sewer section here where you can like bump into all these items and stuff just keeps happening and it's funny. So I was waving goodnight to a coworker. I don't know how, but out of this entire parking lot, I found the one pothole, stumbled to a pothole, while I was saying in the middle of saying my goodnight to somebody, stumbled to the pothole, got splashed with water, stumbled over to my car, and then ran into a I'm assuming it was either a tin, one of those chewing tobacco tins, or I was hoping it's a bubblegum tin. And that was full of water, and I got splashed with that, and I was like, man. I was like, out of all the stuff that's like all the trash and the potholes in this parking lot, I just stepped into all of them tonight within a span of like a minute. If you spew and she bolts, it was never meant to be. Oh, that was my life. So now I'm gonna have to do that part in this sewer section where you just run into everything and make a whole bunch of noises. But that is how I felt. Because you know you've heard of driving over potholes, but who but me steps into a pothole with their own 2 feet? I'm still wondering if I'm the only one that actually skipped this entire section on my first playthrough when I tried to travel to it for the story. Probably Goblin. Probably. When I finally got here, everything was a joke, and I wasn't sure why the boss was so weak. That was kind of me in like when I did Yuffie's section in Final Fantasy VII, where I was like, I finally get to where she takes your materia, but because I had somehow skipped that whole section until later, everybody was super weak. You can get here in the beginning of 2300 AD. Yeah, I kind of did my first playthrough. This is like New Game Plus, so I can like basically get the rest of the endings. But I think I said last time I avoided doing all these fights. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do it this time because who cares? They can't hurt me because I'm stupidly overpowered. And arrogance won't be the, and my arrogance is no cause for concern. And also the section where all those noise hazards are just left out for you is just funny.
Asphincter says what?
That's what I'm trying to state. Somehow I ignored it entirely. I didn't realize until I walked right past it. Yeah, like I said, I've done that in games too. I forgot this whole section over here. What the hell? I fell for the save point the first time. Yeah, the save point gets you. Like, there's no way you would know that the save point was a middle finger unless you tried it. It'd be cool if they had stronger monsters here, like in Death Peak, so it could be a beginning challenge dungeon. Considering how easy it is to walk by, maybe so. We fought everything in the first playthrough. Indeed. And go to trial on the worst JRPG hero ever. Come on, man. No one said that guy's lunch looked delicious. It was all wrapped up and a nice handkerchief and everything. And you're telling me I'm not supposed to eat that? Just try the Jets and the Jets of Time guys in chat. Honestly, it's lucky this dungeon isn't in 600 AD. CT randomizer? Oh, CT randomizer. Have I seen anybody play a Chrono Trigger randomizer yet? No, not yet. You know what? I should have played this game when Ozzy died. Yeah. I mean, I was already going through the playthrough, so I guess that counts. One hit and he falls like a chump. Good job. Put down like the chump he is. Punched him in the nuts. Ah. Those nuts didn't stand a chance. Ring his bell, exactly. Kicking the nads or a dingling as it were. Okay, we're cool. Got the switch that connects everything. Wolfman's gotten that. Now that's a throwback to when this game was made. Monster Squad. Okay, a little too soon for this area. Now it's a good thing I pulled down the ladder. Oh man, it's trying to break casual causality. FF4 turned 34 this year. Oh goodness, FF4 is getting up there in age. Alright, that wasn't the right way either. He's going to cause refrigerators to be invented early. Come on, that's good stuff. Everybody loves an early refrigerator. What are you talking about? So yeah, 1991 along with the OG Sonic and on Sega Genesis. Hey, I remember I first saw that game. That definitely fell for the marketing for that one. You're like, damn, that looks way better than Nintendo stuff. 1991 was the golden age of gaming. It's pretty good. Unfortunately, like, I guess back in the 90s, I could only appreciate so much. Because games were so expensive, it's like, yeah, I kind of had to settle for what was at the rental store in between 1991 and 1999 or so. Yeah, I just know between that time, I definitely couldn't afford to play much of anything, so it was like a lot of stuff I kind of missed out on. But as I was mentioning to Goblin earlier, time paradox, being more like lost paradox. I made the mistake of buying a game called Body Harvest, and that game, I did not have a good time with that game. I didn't know what I was doing. I did not have a good time with Body Harvest. I was like it had good scores at the time, and I was like, maybe it's just bad this game. But everybody was like, anybody remember Body Harvest? And they were like, oh, that game was trash. So I was like, okay, maybe it's not just me then. Hey, just keep going the same way. That's chatting. Yeah, 4th-gen consoles like Sega Genesis and 5th game. I definitely had never had a Sega Saturn. Could not afford that thing. Just too damn expensive. Dreamcast at the very end. Dreamcast was quite good. I didn't get one until like way later. But as far as stuff goes, like, yeah, I didn't get an SNES until I was like my own SNES until I was like my half brother gave one his to me. I was already in like high school. So when I was growing up, I had a Nintendo, Game Boy, and the Sega Genesis, and everything I kind of wanted to play, I had to do basically rentals. Okay, there's another switch here to make it easier to go back. Yeah, and usually if you kind of go the rental route, you kind of get what was left over from people who kind of took the good games. Game Boy Color was good. I still have mine. Yeah, Game Boy Color was all right. I think my system was mostly out of Game Boy games because those were way more affordable. Than the big cartridges. Oh man, me running my mouth. This is going to be a long stream. Everyone knows the golden year of gaming is 1995. You had Chrono Trigger, Yoshi's Island, Comic Zone, and Vector Man. All the greatest games that Silver loves. Okay, well, the Drew played Yoshi's Island. I never had a chance to play it myself, actually. But those other ones, yeah, I did play. I had the OG Game Boy, too. In fact, I still have the OG Game Boy. It's somewhere in my closet. Yeah, I still have my OG Game Boy, my Game Boy Color, my OG Game Boy Advance, my Advanced SP, my OG, I think I still have the OG DS, the DS Lite, the 3DS. Well, I had to buy another version because one of my 3DSs was stolen, asshole, and all of that. Yeah, she keeps a Vector Man poster in her room. Huge fan. Yeah, we all love Vector Man around here. Such an iconic figure. I have like a poster of Quest Glory 2 remake limited edition signed by the artist of the game. Okay, that's pretty cool. No, I don't have anything as cool as that. Was the game on DOS originally? There we go. 1992. Oh goodness, yeah, I didn't get a whiff of a computer until I was like late 90s. Yeah, I didn't play any of those old DOS games either. Like, I was pretty much console gamer, like basically skipped all of those early PC gaming. Also, Seeds and Child insert joke about seeds here. Wing Commander is also released in the 90s. Never played Wing Commander either. Yeah, there's a lot of games I missed growing up that I was like, that can only kind of revisit now that I'm a bit older. We're not doing Lab 32 again. You had to play Wing Commander 3 if you love Mark Hamill. He's in it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Wing Commander's my type of game, though. That's just Space Sim. Yeah, I never got big into the Space Sim stuff. I think most I would have probably played would be like something like Star Fox, A little bit of those shmups, like X-Wing or TIE Fighter. No, I never play X-Wing either. I might have played, no, I don't think so. Any furthest I've gotten to those style of games would be maybe Star Fox. That's about it. Yeah, I have forgotten where I'm supposed to go because I am running my mouth. Star Fox is a classic. Yeah, I still have my copy of Star Fox at least. Classic. Acid. Ass. Thank you, Goblin. Hey, video game nerd ass. Yeah. I watch a few videos of AVGN, the Zelda 121, a bunch of ones I don't care about. That's about it. I usually like put them on in the background. Old episodes were way better. Yeah, the new episodes are meh, they're okay. Hey, that's 2006 to 09. Didn't do too many of the early ones, but I would say definitely saw some of the tail in the early ones. He had the seasons. When they kind of recut everything into seasons, I was like, well, these are pretty good to fall asleep on, to be honest with you. This is definitely some nice noise to go sleep on. Hey, what happens when you run out of tonics to steal? I watched the movie, it wasn't bad, but I wouldn't recommend to anyone non-gamers. I go to sleep on Wild West Cowboys or Moo Moo Mesa episodes. I haven't seen that since I was a kid though. I wouldn't mind checking out a couple episodes, see how I feel about them as an adult. I kind of skipped the Angry Video Game Nerd movie. I just wasn't feeling it, so I never watched it. Because I refused to let go of my childhood. Now as I run Chrono or Animal Crossing music while I sleep. Still 100 GP after you have no tonics. Oh, that's bullshit. How dare these little creatures? But yeah, no, I definitely hear you, Hobbs, about not letting go of your childhood. Andre Meadows is in the movie, right? Hey, you guys go to sleep on interesting stuff. I think lately it's been... I refuse to let the YouTube autoplay. Because I refuse to wake up and find some weird stuff playing on my TV. Yeah, I think lately I've been falling asleep to... I go to sleep on the bed? How dare you, Drew? Like a normal person? Andre the Giant and Princess Bride for me to go to sleep to. I think the last thing I fell asleep on was a video of how dangerous the Darien Gap is, and it's like, and a couple videos before that was basically the treacheries of Mount Everest. And I don't know, I guess I can't sleep soundly unless... unless you're hearing about people not having a good time of it. Okay, what am am I missing? I do this every time. This is going to be a constant for me. Like, it's a good thing I am streaming longer than usual because I have wasted all the time in this stream. Okay, I know I went to the first place. Now, where was I supposed to go? Okay, what's missing is the 65 million. No, there's nothing to do with 65 million DC, but what I am missing is the Truce Canyon Gate. That is what I'm missing. Princess Bride is a movie I fall asleep to whenever I try to watch it. It's not bad. When I finally got around to watching The Princess Bride, we actually did so as a movie watch on Discord in my my Balto Discord, because Balto is the best boy, and hilariously, we like watching everything but Balto in the Balto Discord, unless we actually watch Balto.
Thank you, Balto. I would have been lost without you.
Ah, perfect. Best boy, you say? Yes. Best boy, you need to hear it twice. And I will hear no ifs, ands, and buts. But The Princess Bride, I enjoyed it. There's no cooldown on it. Let's do a round.
Thank you, Balto. Thank you, Balto. Thank you, Balto. I would have been lost without you. I would have been lost without you. I would have been lost without you. I would have been lost without you.
Oh, you guys, stay classy, you guys, abusing the lack of cooldowns on the stream. This is why you guys are exactly why I don't do text to speech on this channel. And the end comes beyond chaos. Okay, well, okay, we gotta go through the gate in Millennial Fair, okay? Efka's final attack. Desolate, oh fuck yeah, I love me some height control blog. Final attack, goner. Hold on one sec, oh yeah, I have a mod here, I'm going to do it. Drew, can you shout out Desolate Reality? I don't have to do my own work anymore. I've got a mod to do it for me. But no, if you could do that for me, Drew, I'd really appreciate it. Like, man, I
heartily endorse this event or product.
Guys, if you're not following Desolate Reality, you need to follow Desolate Reality because he's awesome. He took that just chatting and real life events on Twitch category, and he's like, that's a challenge. That's a challenge. So he just posted today 5 hours of almost 6 hours of him taking a hike on a like 12-mile trail in the beautiful city of Portland, Oregon, where there were lots of trees and lots of people and lots of cool doggos walking on the trail. And by the end of that stream, you could hear his exhaustion setting in, but he did the entire trail. Again, Desolate is a fellow who takes the mundane things in life, and then he's like, I can make a stream out of that. You should go to the last Blockbuster in Oregon. He is there. And that a boy, Drew, do as you're told. Next time have to respond with yes, queen, before the shout out. Text-to-speech still did nothing wrong. Okay, you're saying that, Drew, and you're bringing me back to this horrible administration the first term. So, you know, his first news press secretary person, what was his name? First press secretary. Somebody actually drew Steele from Balto in a suit on the podium saying they were the biggest prouds. Sean Spicer, thank you, Hobbs, thank you. Drew Steele as Sean Spicer, saying they were the biggest crowds ever and just insisting that. And I was like, this is hilarious. What is this reality that we're in? I'm talking about Remington Steele, of course. And as mundane as ironing laundry. Hey, somebody has to iron that laundry, Desolate. Man, I wish I'd saved that picture. Remington Steele, of course, is the best Steele. Man, I walked by this portal. I was like this close. I could have skimmed an hour. Excuse me off with all of that. There we go. Good lord. No. No. Yes. Why iron laundry when you can steal it? Oh, welcome back, Androgynous Water. Good to have you here. The Drew, can you please give Androgynous Water a shout out? Because he knows, boo. Oh, you guys are great. Remember to say lime first. Boo, it's a bad joke. Yes, my queen. Oh, wow. Thank you, the Drew. Perfect.
I heartily endorse this event or product.
Guys, make sure you go check out Androgynous Waters. They were last playing Lobotomy Corporation. I haven't had a chance to,
A vile henchman. You must be on the right track.
But go follow them. They're trying to get more followers, so I can go ahead. Do that. They're really cool, and they have dog. You guys like dogs? Go there. And thank you, Goblin, for the gift sub to Drew. Did Rydia get it before I did? I did give a shout out to Rydia, and I gave one to Hobbs as well. Do have a dog. Dog has water, you mean? Yes, we do want the dog to have water. Okay, so something about the hero and the metal. Okay, now we're on the right track. It only took like 2 hours to get there because I was running my mouth this entire stream. Dog is top billing. Dogs always get top billing. It's true. If I still had a dog, she would get top billing. Thank you, Goblin. We'd be lost without you.
Asphincter says what?
I can't do this. Sorry, guys. Alright, well, no worries, Rydia. No worries, Rydia. I get flustered too much? Oh, no worries. I mean, you just, you're still recuperating. No worries. Just do what you're comfortable with. Alright, Southern content.
Asphincter says what?
Hey, you don't need that bronze mail. It is what it is. We'll catch you next time. Just no one ever comes to my... Just no one ever comes to my stream, so I stopped. Oh no, I mean, you've got, It's just sometimes when your streams go, it's, I'm on my other account, my personal streaming account, and, with the verification, I can only chat in some people's streams, but there are a couple streams where I've been lurking. Because I can't get my other account verified, so if they have like phone verification, I'm kind of iced out of people's chatting in people's streams. So when you do stream them, I do stop by. It's just sometimes I literally cannot say anything because of the verification. But no worries. I mean, all you can do is kind of stream and just hope that people will show up. But don't be too hard on yourself. You just got out of the hospital. And I every so often you had to take breaks, so it takes a while to build things back up. Like people always think I'm putting like under their head to chat. Nah, just be yourself. Your streams are a lot of fun. Just be yourself and people will always come. Because usually when I stop by your streams, people are usually chatting. Yeah, it's just unfortunately when I'm at work on my lunch breaks and I check out people's streams, I have to use my personal account instead of the damage control account. So if you ever see me in your stream as Demon Silver Husky, that is me. That is my personal account. Yeah, it's just I found again because some people have to set their verification a little high because I get it to stop abuse. I can only do email verification on my account because I only have one phone number. So I had to give it to the damage control account because it was like it wouldn't do any good to raid people and then not be able to chat in their chat. So I was like, I only have one phone number, so I had to choose, and I chose damage control. But yes, the Demon Silver Husky is my Twitch Sona. Let me stop at residence. All right, now I gotta find this kid. Yeah, I would say some days are your off days and some days are your good days. Like like my goodness, I would say sometimes on Saturdays, sometimes for my Digital Devil Saga stream. Some days it's just me and Jeff talking. Because you feel like I get it, my 20-year-old very niche RPG. You could probably get like a second phone line that's all virtual like they used to do with Skype. I heard they didn't work. I guess I could look into that. Yep, Google Voice. I guess I'll have to give that a try. You have a good idea if you have a backup device. Yeah, I might have considered that because I only have one phone number. I might look into that. Okay, so I've got to go back and get the jerky now. In case you get locked out of two-factor authentication. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the only thing I have is like have the backup codes and stuff, which I keep in a locked folder. Microsoft Teams also works. I am not giving any. I refuse to give Microsoft a dime for anything else because their products are so terrible now. But no, I get what you're saying. I guess I am just fortunate I've never had to work a job where we had to use Microsoft Teams or whatever. Yeah, I hear that just like micros suck. That was the other side, wrong side. I need to go to the kitchen. Yeah, like for our job, like to check our account on their website, so I can check my basically our HR portal. They're like, you can use Microsoft Authenticator. I was like, I will not be using Microsoft Authenticator. Thank you very much. I have not even bought an Xbox. So I do have an Xbox, but I have an Xbox One, and I was like, for a while there, I had consider upgrading to an Xbox Series X, and I was like, nah, I'll just keep my Xbox One. I don't even use Google Authenticator because I've been trying to get away from all things Google. So I don't really use their authenticator either.
Sphincter says what?
I have a third-party one that's pretty good. What do you do for work? The industry, not the actual name of location. Man, last time I gave my actual job description, the Drew laughed at me. Basically, I move packages. I make sure I push packages on a conveyor belt for 8 hours a day. I sort packages for 8 hours a day. I'm not laughing at you. Considering our conversation earlier, Hobbs, the title is fitting. My official title is called Package Handler. Yeah, my job to set people up with Teams and Microsoft the 2FA, and the M65 365 accounts. Yeah, I would say Microsoft requiring subscriptions for Office and everything. That was kind of what moved me away from Microsoft. That is why I kind of have a I kind of moved to like LibreOffice. I was like, you know what, I'm done with this. as hard work, you were a star. I use OpenOffice as well. OpenOffice is good, but I was like LibreOffice. You could kind of make it look like Microsoft Office, and it's like, well, I'm coming from Microsoft Office, so I'm going to customize it to look a bit more like what I'm used to without actually having to use the thing. A little bit of hard work. I've been doing it for so long that I don't even think about it too much anymore, except for the days you wake up and your body hurts. That's why I describe it as like sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night and it's like my joints, they burn. It burns. I mean, that was the worst one. Oh yeah, and I was like, somebody, but last night at work was, not last night, last couple days at work was a little bit challenging. I don't know what happened. There was like a chemical spill or something, and for some reason somebody used kitty litter to soak up the stuff, but there was like kitty litter everywhere, and there was like a grate above me, and it was just like slowly raining down like small bits of kitty litter throughout the entire night. And it's like, it's been humid for the last couple days, and it's like, do I slowly suffer by not having the fan on, or do I turn on the fan and just have it for every so often I take a shot of kitty litter right in the eye to the point that it like, man, it makes you stop and you had to blink out the kitty litter from your eye and have it rain on you while you're trying to drink water, and then you got kitty litter in your mouth, or just keep going. And it's like, you know what? I would choose the kitty litter over the eyes over heat exhaustion. I'm gonna not chat about my job. I'm gonna start to boil the blood again. Yeah, the jobs. Man, these guys are looking a lot worse than the last time I saw them. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that place and all of the kitty litter slowly raining down on me for like, I'm off of work until August 13th, so I don't have to worry about that place, and hopefully there won't be raining kitty litter anymore. But that job is why I wear a hat to work nowadays. Yeah, send me up to FA with my total ID T10 is loads of fun. Like my job, career at this point, but it's demanding and there's a lot of responsibility on my plate. I would say my job, I would say it pays the bills, and it literally pays every Friday, so that's kind of why I'm there. I was like, well, as long as you keep paying me, I'll keep coming to work. And it's been decades now. ID T10 is profiling, is proving his stuff. That sounds tough. That's my part about my job I can say is like, well, I don't really have to do anything. Housing needs help. I just need to move the items to where they need to go, and then just process a certain amount of items within a given time. If it's like 1,600 of these an hour, I was like, all right, I would do my best to move 1,600 of these per hour. I'm doing my best here. That's all I can say. Basically, it's a nice way of saying they're idiots. Yeah, I guess I'm glad I don't have to do like a technical. I think at one point people were like, oh, this is the better job, and it's like, I don't know. This job comes with health insurance. I have a union. It's all right. I'll take it. It's all right. Although I would say, I'm glad I don't have to deal with too many people at work, because you feel like the people I deal with is like, man, I'm glad I don't have a responsibility to keep, to be anybody's boss. Get it? ID T10? No, I'm sorry, I don't get the joke. I'm not in a tech job. Oh, hold on. Where's my sweet, sweet Uzi punch? Just remove the dash. Oh, okay. Now I get it. Yeah, thank. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I get it. Oh, okay. That was easy. There's also a term for them. Oh goodness. Was it? Is it Pepcag? How do you say that? It probably exists between chair and keyboard. Okay, no, I get it. I get it. Okay, let's go to the elder's house real quick. I getcha. Yeah, this is why I'm kind of glad I don't have to do any technical work like that. My poor husband, he works for the same company he does. So he does like automotive work for this company. And he was telling me a story. He's like, oh, okay, here's a fun story. Because his stories are way more interesting than mine. Where he's like, they're like, supervisor comes to him. He's like, hey, can we move this trailer? The trailer doesn't have a license plate. Can you guys just make a cardboard license plate and put it on the truck? And I was like, dude, seriously asking you, the supervisor seriously asking you, hey, can we make a fake license plate number to move this truck? And they like, that's legal? Oh my god, the cops will totally pull you over. I mean, the company's big enough where it would just be a slap on the wrist, but yeah, it's totally illegal. That's like, hey, can I use a piece of cardboard for a fucking driver's license? Cardboard plate, yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, it was like, what the fuck are you thinking? Why are you a supervisor? Who the fuck hired you? Why are you guys getting dumber every year? But yeah, so he goes and he's like, no, we can't move the truck. That's highly illegal. I'm not signing off on that. So he goes and he's like, all right, can we get a tow truck to take this trailer back to where it needs to go? And he's like, yeah, we get the tow truck. So he goes and he calls the tow truck. He comes down and he's like, well, where's the trailer? And the supervisor's like, oh, we took it. He's like, what do you mean you fucking took it? The trailer's gone. And it's like, yeah, so they found somebody to probably take that trailer out on the road without any license plate. And I guess it's fine, but not his problem. Not his problem as long as you're not the one who signs up for the cardboard. Hold on, let me see. First we gotta find... Let's go to the Heroes Village first. Definitely better to be safe and sorry than this foobar country of ours known as the United States of America. Yeah, everybody who once had a flag, those flags are flying upside down now. Cardboard plates. I'm not flying one. I mean, I'm not, but if I had a flag, it would be flying upside down right now. Let's put it that way. I would fly this flag. Absolutely, it's really a pride flag. Here, finally in the right air. It's the one I made up. That's a good looking flag. So it's a powerful meaning, much like the other LGBT flags, and yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's save. I haven't saved in a minute. Okay, let's make sure I'm not near an ending. Let's see, let's go back. Find the Drew. Okay, so I gotta get to repaired Masamune first. I'm also post a very un-American sentence, but I'm not trying to start up a whole Gestures Everywhere thing in there. No worries, I understand. I feel you're probably a like-minded company. But I get not wanting to start up arguments. I completely understand that, Hobbs. I completely understand. At least in one Discord, there's a lot of, one of my Discords, like a lot of agree to disagree. Not the blogs Discord, but other Discords. As long as you're not a larvae from a, as long as you're not the larvae from a housefly, you're cool. Yeah, something tells me I don't think we'd have. I don't know, man. Yeah, you never know. I am not. Definitely not. Definitely not. My God. They have terrible beliefs. Yeah. Just shaking my head every day. You're like, oh, 2025. This is not. Not what I was thinking. You just crossed into the next ending. Oh, sweet. Wait, don't I have to get the sword? Don't I have to get this bit of the broken sword first? Twilight Zone. Do 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 do. Wait, hold on. I've gotta get the hero's medal, right? Do something real quick. Okay, I'm still reading. I'm going through this guide. So apparently, no, I don't have to get the I don't have to get the medal. Yeah, that's what the Drew was saying. To make sure, do I need to go? Let me make sure. I didn't burn his hammer though. I don't think you have to. Let me go down. Let's exit. Nothing beats Ross Sterling's intro voices on that show. How's everything going? Welcome back, Dio. I've been running my mouth. I have done nothing of significance since I started the stream, and it's been 2 hours. But I'm having a great time, though. I'm mostly just chatting. This is like damn near a just chatting stream. Please my zone between reality and fiction. Let's see, I hope everyone's being good to DC Guest, my spirit animal. DC Guest is very rude, I'll have you know. Okay, so... Yep, so... Okay, so you're saying the Drew, I can go and get the ending now. It says, okay, so now is the time to go and get that other ending. I go back up and read a bit. So Dio, how's Evo going? Watching some good matches? Evo is very entertaining. Good. You know how I know it's usually Evo and whatever big social media I'm following? Somebody usually says something about something Sonic Fox, and it's like, oh, And then you reminding me, Ms. Evo was like, oh, that's why they're talking about that guy in particular, because he has a lot of haters. I will say I am glad I am not on that other app anymore. It's a test battle to see if the Tekken 8 finals avoid having a mirror match. Ooh, that sounds mildly interesting. XD everything app. Excuse me, Hobbs. You know, the place that used to be known as Twitter. Oh, yeah. So, what one can I do? Could I, Okay, so I gotta go to Millennial Fair, right? I'm still there for the naughty media. Fair. Fair. I have found plenty of the naughty stuff on Bluesky, sometimes without even looking for it. But I am very thankful that they have, like, well, I have in my settings a little content warning, so I'm like, I would say 99% of the time I can peek. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Every so often, you'd be like, I open the app and you're just scrolling and it's like, wow, that certainly is not safe for work. Right there in my face. I just keep scrolling, just like, that sure is, that's nice. Not what I came on to look for today, but thank you for showing that to me, I guess. Guardian Forest? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I have seen it there too. My Twitter has been crafted with 5 clear as day categories. Understood. One, left-wing politics. 2, voice actors. 3, poker news. 4, Twitch stuff. Eagerly awaiting 5. Naughty naughty. I like it. There you go. All the essentials right there. Yeah, I don't think I've like I think mine is kind of pretty much what I follow, but I haven't really crafted too much out on Bluesky, and like doing on Mastodon is a little bit harder. It's possible, it's more than possible. I'm just being lazy with the app, but it's been, I kind of just have everything going the same feed, unless I kind of want to split them out, but it's the same thing. Left-wing politics, gaming, anime, furry, and everything else not related to those categories. And say on the Bluesky, just since you have your own curated feeds, there's just like one feed specifically for just naughty stuff. That's about it. I do not like any of the naughty stuff, because you never know, weirdos want to go through your likes and see what you're up to try and get... Darren one, yeah, I don't do anything. I don't think I do anything to provoke anybody, but I never know. So I was like, I will keep my likes clean. That's about it. Exactly, I don't like them either. I just visually enjoy. Yep. Okay, I think I am doing this right. It says to go through the warp gate of doom here. So it's this one I want to take. Y'all still on social media? Yes, yes, the Drew. We are still on social media. We can't all be cool like you and completely wipe your online presence. I still quite like being on social media. I have just gone further along into the niche stuff. And I still enjoy social media to a degree. It's just like, you tightly curate your feed. I gotta keep my feed like tightly curated as well. Basically, anything I don't like, it's done. It's done. Back in the day, I used to have qualms about blocking people, even if I didn't have a bad experience with them. But if it's something I want to make sure I never see, I don't have no qualms about blocking people anymore. It's just, that's my mental health. That's my experience. You don't get to tell me what my experience should or shouldn't be on social media. That's just how I've come to feel about this day. It's like, I basically don't spend my time arguing with people anymore, or having debates or whatever. I'm just like, I'm gonna do my thing on what I like on social media. I'm gonna go about my day. I've got better things to do with my life. Yeah, that's why I blocked the former governor of my state. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta block people. You be like, you know what? It's nothing personal for some of these people. It's like, I just never want what you have to say to ever come across my timeline. Sometimes you just gotta block a bitch. Everybody looks good. Let's do ether. Smithers, I need more ether. I can still feel the gyrations of the Emery board. Oh man, not the nipple lasers. Robo, no! You have to nip that in the bud. Let's see. Sometimes you need that, oh man, I didn't mean to do the main body. Yeah, no, I understand. Some social medias you need to check, some you can ignore for like a long time. I would say the most interesting social media I am on is Tumblr. People are wild there. Tumblr is a strange place. I'm like one of the people who got into Tumblr after it kind of stopped being relevant, and Tumblr is a strange place, folks. I kind of like it though. It's endeared itself to me. My usage of Tumblr is extremely niche. But yeah, Tumblr's a weird place. The ones I check most often, I don't think I should talk about here. Hey, no worries. But I say out of all of them, Mastodon, I quite like it because it has that old internet feel to it. I joined Mastodon and never used it really. Yeah, Mastodon is one where you kind of got to work at it to make the experience work for you. It's not bad. Like, I really like it. I've been there for like a little over 3 years now. But the damage control account on Mastodon, that's been there since 2019. So I've been on Mastodon for a minute. Luca, no! Yeah, Mastodon is like, you remember old school stuff like LiveJournal back in the day? Let's do Fire Sword. Yeah, the one place I haven't checked recently is I forgot what it was. It was called Pixel Fed. It's kind of like open source federated version of Instagram. It's okay. Luca, no. Let's see, Jenkins. Okay, Robo needs elixir now. Luca requires healing now. Leroy Jenkins. Liquor cures all ails. Warrior needs food badly. Luca also needs elixir badly. Gauntlet. I don't think I played that either. Gauntlet 2 had the synth voices. Yeah, there's a lot I missed out on being mostly a console gamer. Luca uses it to make a Molotov cocktail. Best kind of cocktail. On an NES, I missed that game either. That's the problem, like when you got most of your games from the rental store, you kind of missed the good ones or you didn't know what to look for. It's funny, Robo and Luke, let's see, Robo's the only one who kind of knows what's going on. Luca too. Gauntlet is definitely a renter's piece. Since you had a password, oh god. Oh man. Oh baby, I can't wait till this evil alien stones us all. And not in a fun way. Trigger in the case. Password is an ass word. That's the guitar riff in Final Fantasy Mystic Quest when you say ass. God damn it, Luca. Don't you be confused over there. How dare you strike Robo? You know what? You deserve an Uzi punch for that. Oh man, that sucked. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, you hit the right one, Chrono. Oh, but his defenses were still up. That's alright. Nah, screw it. It's not like we're gonna lose the elixirs. Yeah, not bad. Well, I didn't even need to actually heal from that. No, this fight is much like the CPU fight in Final Fantasy IV Giant the Bad Bill. Yeah, just a slightly harder, except that you can do it like multiple times in a row to get all the endings. Robo, my sweet, sweet robotic boy. That's why you are the best. Galvin was right, you are best boy. Thankfully he won't use Globe 199 if only the middle part is left. I hit the wrong one. No, if only the middle part's left, hey, he's done. Oh, you mean the CPU. Yeah. I guess this one just being case is that tricky right bit. Oh, how dare you store your defense power. Alright, I guess I gotta beat up on this one. Not like the Mother Brain fight too, come to think. Oh yeah, buddy, now you're all alone. You may have the defense. But your boys are all gone. I'm gonna pick on this right bit as long as I need to. Can I get one more Uzi punch? Nope. Reviving the life bit. Really? Wanna heal yourself up? Sorry, we'll take care of that. Buddy, I got something for you. You can eat it too. That was it. I was just one hit away. Let's do the time warp again. GG. Yeah. Feels nice not to fight this thing with just Chrono and Morrow. I will say that. It's just a jump to the left. My flashing lights, my eyes. Let's see, warning. Not in the 90s, that's for sure. Wait, you beat the game just now? No, I'm just going for endings. This is like New Game Plus, and I am just going for the endings that you can only do with New Game Plus. I beat the game like 3 weeks ago. There's like, this game has like, how many endings have you gotten so far? That's a good question. I have never seen this ending. I don't know. I think this is about... This is ending number 4 or 5, I think. This is the Robo ending. Oh, I might not have gotten the, Okay, I've not gotten the Robo ending, but I did not get the Tate ending. Number 6. Okay, so did I not Robo Road? Okay, so this wasn't the, Okay, this wasn't the other ending, so I've got to get the broken half of the Mouse and Mune, right? It's the only ending that matters. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it smooth and say I got it just for Goblin, and I knew what I was doing the whole time. You can get, okay, I have to get ending number 7 to get the hero badge back. Okay. Alright, well, that's another ending. Okay, how many endings? Let me see. I got the ending where they go search for Chrono because I didn't revive him, so that's 1. Okay, 1 is the bad ending because I lost the Lavos a bunch of times. Where they don't revive and they have to go look for Chrono. The ending where Chrono's mother goes through the gate, we're at 3. The ending where we destroy the Epoch and him and Morrow fly away. The ending with the developer's room. Then the ending where Frog marries the queen and it changes the course of history where everybody becomes frog people. And then this ending. So we're at 7 endings if my fingers are correct. I've done solo Chrono at the beginning, New Game Plus for the credits one. Oh, hell no. Once I saw you could do that, the developer's room one with Chrono and Morrow, I was like, we're not doing that. Or is this the same ending? Oh, there's the kid. He's gonna die. Damn, that's so many endings. That's a Magus ending and slideshow one still left, I think. You double counted one of the regular variations. Okay, so 6. What the hell's happened here? They're laughing at him. So is this the hero ending or the Robo ending or a bit of both? Or are they just wrapped up together? Well, I've still got to get to the ending where they the ladies rate all the guys. Or I call it the sexual harassment ending. Yeah, this is the Robo ending. Oh, okay. Even though Tate is there, still a slightly different ending. Oh, I never saw that ending. Me neither, actually. They added stuff for the remake. Oh no, we're not playing the remake. This is the OG SNES cart. Chrono turns into Magus once he steps into a hot topic. All right, well, I got to get up. Good time to take a stretch because I got to reset the analog Super NT, as they call it. So give me a sec.
Hydro Storm!
Hydrate. Well, my water bottle's empty, so I gotta go. You know what? I'm gonna do the hydrate. What I'm going to do is also a quick bathroom break, and we'll go for the next ending. So be right back. Okay, I am back. Let's see, what do we have here? Let me catch up on chat. Okay, let me do your hydrate first. Hydrate. We Are the Knights, who says, nay, Final Fantasy VI had a remake planner listed in the credits. Another film that put me to sleep. Okay, yeah, remake staff. No, this is definitely, I am playing with a cartridge that I purchased in 2004, and I'm finally giving you a good run for the money. I did not pay for much for it in 2004. It was 40 bucks. I'm glad I got in for the gold rush. FF6 also had a remake planner listed in the credits. Another film that puts me to sleep. Seems to be a thing. You need a planner. Or perhaps bad translation at the job title. FF6 remake was on GBA. I have that on, I thought that was just a straight port. I have that too. All the post-game content. Pixel Remaster removed all the post-game content. Yes, but the remake planner was in the SNES credits. It seems like the same screen that led to Ted Woosley added his name to. I really wish Square would just offer post-game content as DLC for Pixel Remaster. I don't know. Makes me glad that I kept my stuff. I've still got my Final Fantasy VI cartridge. Though when I was playing the game for you guys, I was actually playing on the Super Nintendo, the SNES Mini. But yeah, I'm glad I got Final Fantasy VI on GBA when it was still reasonably priced. Okay, so next one is according to the Drew. I need to return to repair Masamune Frog, but before we go and fight Magus. It could also patch the DS story back into Final Fantasy 3. They're good. Final Fantasy 3 on the DS was so unremarkable. I realized when you were playing through the game for the Pixel Remaster, I'd forgotten everything that happened in that game. That timer message is 2 for bows. Just change it to follow us, make deal suffer. That's not a bad idea, Goblin. I just emulated so much easier to set up and then use an 8-bit controller. Rydia, I did not buy an Elgato MK460 card and slap that into my computer to not run actual hardware. But I do have the 8-bit controller. I did not buy a $200 capture card to not use the $200 capture card. Or I don't know what it costs now, but that's what it was at the time. Yeah, I have an Elgato as well for my later consoles. It just works. I had the cheaper S60, but I was like, the lag on it was kind of bad, so I was like, let me just get the internal card. Yeah, in fact, no, is it still over here? Yeah, it used to be. Oh, this might be it right here. I've got so much stuff sitting on top of it. Okay, let's go back to 600 AD. Now that I finally remember where the heck I'm going. Yeah, I've yet to use the emulators for playing these games. I can also stream PS4 on my PC instead of their stupid proprietary streaming service. Yeah, that's kind of it too, because their streaming service, it was okay before I got the capture card, but it's like, I wouldn't go back to it now. It was okay from when I needed it. They do block stuff, which is why I was like, when they were like, this scene has been blocked for recording, I got it, like, I got a capture card, screw you guys. I mean, it's okay if you don't have anything else and you can't get the capture card. But if you can, I would recommend going that route. Super lame is off. Like I said, it works for those who just want to start streaming. I think, like, people always talk about console generations. I think one of the greatest things that the last generation and this current generation of consoles made really nice was being able to share screenshots and video clips for your game super easily. Like, when I'm playing like stuff on an older console and it's like it's not running through OBS, so I can just screenshot this stuff, I find myself missing that feature. Sony went through a lot of hard work to make their own stuff worse. A lot of work to make their own stuff worse. They sure did. Nintendo has been lately, I'll hold my beer. Nintendo's been kind of Nintendoing forever. Anyone can clip stuff on Twitch though. That's true. I mean, just mean for your personal use. Like, say when we do our blog articles, and I need to do my YouTube thumbnails for YouTube, or screenshots for articles. I'm like, I can just pull out my own stuff and just do it from there, and I'll have the actual file on my PC instead of doing Twitch clips. But yeah, the game sharing, but it's like if I'm playing through a game and I kind of want to talk about what I'm playing on social media or on Discord, it's just kind of nice, at least with those systems, to have a quick and easy way to screenshot a game. I do like that feature a lot. I use that a lot on my Switch, a lot on my PS4 and PS5. When I had the Xbox One, the Microsoft made screenshotting so complicated, I was like, never mind. You can also just use all print screen in Windows. That's true, but it's just a lot easier to have like something, a dedicated button to making screenshots. Again, if you're writing about a game, especially when you're writing about a game and you need screenshots and you kind of want to have, you can just access your own screenshots. It makes things so much easier. It's like on my Switch screenshots from the ones that Animal Crossing made me take. Now I have so many screenshots. Like, I looked in my folder. I got a bunch when I'm playing the Rhino remaster. Desolate, we're streaming this game forever. It's never going to end, so you should get used to it. She will not know. But yeah, from when I did my Metaphor playthrough, I think I easily had like 300 screenshots from that game. I had like 100 or so from when I did Tokyo Mirage Sessions. The heck was the farce? There we go. Never been a stream FF4 either. But yeah, there's a lot of, I don't know, that's the best thing I like about modern consoles, just being easily able to screenshot my stuff. I feel like you got more reason to stream FF4 though. That is such a calm, quiet individual. He is. It's like you wouldn't even know he's there at all. So calm, he never yells, never breaks through my noise gate on my microphone. I was playing Roblox again. Yeah, I think he would lose his mind if he actually had to play Roblox. I'm thinking he's either playing, he's either still playing Monster Hunter World or he's playing Helldivers 2. Nothing will still ever beat that time when I was playing Shin Megami, I was playing Digital Devil Saga, and you know, we're just talking and it's like 2 in the morning. He just casually walks in, he's like telling the story, and it's like, where do you get off? And it was like, oh, my wife's tits, and then you guys in chat were like, yo! I was like, this is what happens. This is what randomly happens in this chat. This is why I've given up on, this will never be a clean chat. Played FF4 from the beginning to end with only Rydia while dressed up in real life cosplay. Well, that's awesome though, Rydia. Stream for 24 hours? Yeah, you got me. I don't think I'll ever do a 24-hour stream. He's playing Stardew Valley and trying to fish. Yeah, the fishing Stardew Valley is intense, Goblin. You wouldn't believe. I think it was, I like to think Rydia was truly alive today. That's awesome. Gotta go get the hero's medal, so I guess I need to go back up into the mountain. I will be taking what's over here though. Yoink! You don't need that magic scarf. It's like mystical experience, like something you cannot quite explain. Yeah, understandable. Yeah, I don't think I could ever do like a straight 24-hour stream. That is a bit much for me. It's like having a vision or clairvoyance, I'd imagine. I stay up for like 24 hours. Stuff starts getting real trippy. And now combine that with like a stream and cosplay. Yeah, that would be interesting. You're too rainbow friendly for a straight 24-hour stream. What was that terrible straight pride thing they had? Nobody who cared about their reputation wanted to be seen there. Oh my goodness. 24-hour. I don't know how to make a good joke out of that. Help. Barrage hand. We can definitely hand it to Robo, but he has that great crisis arm. I really felt like I was actually really not myself and was benevolent spirit again. Hard to explain. Oh, for sure. Oh, you evil. Freelancer. Oh, I finally have fire. I don't think we need fire though. I feel like I can more than take on these guys with an Uzi punch. Is what I was trying to say before you had to make it lame. Just had to be felt. Yeah, this definitely sounds like an experience, Rydia. Bet you can take on more guys. Wink, wink. Too much a supernatural one. That's pretty cool though. That's awesome. Robo's Fist can totally take on more guys. Fist them good, he will. Okay, Fire 2 might have been overkill. No, we can totally go dirty with that, Drew. Yeah. He tried to hammer me. Let's see, Robo's Rainbow Fist. Lube may be required. I did it for you. Why, thank you, Deathloop. Where would I be? We would be humorless without you. Indeed. You'd be a slightly straighter stream without me. Very slightly. Very slightly. Why you had to put very slightly in there? Indeed. That guy, he could practically taste the rainbow with that sword attack. Still has ways to go before he beats off as many a la carte in that 6-hour accidental fist only Cynthia night run. I'm gonna get to taste your rainbow. That's a secret. It's not my fault the Carissa Grim wouldn't drop. I mean, sometimes you just gotta gotta fist your way to victory. Oh yeah, that sword. I mean, it is a sword. It is his new game plus. It's like, y'all love a good rainbow sword around here. Are you even living your life if you aren't fisting your way to victory? No. No, you're not even truly alive if you're not fisting your way to victory. Hold on, let me check something out over here. Chest right there. Rate of fire is just on punching things deceptively. It's definitely overpowered in Symphony of the Night. Man, that kid ran far, like you little troublemaker. If only I hadn't spent 2 hours lost because I was running my mouth. Worth it though, worth it. All this is going up on YouTube VOD that like one of you might watch. Which is probably for the best, considering all the directions this chat has taken. That's probably for the best. If it's a short, I will definitely watch it. Oh, I appreciate it, Goblin. YouTube ensured that no one else will because, you know, I said, like, fuck you guys in particular. They're like, you know, this channel right here, fuck that channel in particular. You know what? Having another silver stud isn't bad. Let me see. Let's see, but only on Discord because I got this terrible little viz blocked on YouTube. But so that's all right. YouTube is YouTube is not great. Let's put it that way. This shirt of my new Siamese skins. Aww. A whole ass silver earring. Man, silver studs are where it's at. Cecil and Celes. Oh, nice! Both mostly white cats. Aww. Like Cecil has more dark markings, so he's a Dark Knight and mostly a Paladin. Okay. And Celes is almost all white. Aww. Signifying her dress in the opera scene. Makes sense. Rude. Mountains are nice. Definitely one of my favorite views. Talked to him several times for a tab. Well, thank you for the reminder. I'm pump some speed tabs into freaking Luca here. That's the life. Man, you're nosy. Here, just take this. Thanks, I never knew that. Thank you, Rydia. speaking of tabs, need these sweet speed tabs. Power +1. Let's see. I don't think his power needs to be any higher. Let's just feed him Chrono. Robo's already ripped. Who's paying the bill on those tabs? Oh yeah, I can't use them out. Robo's maxed out. Don't worry about that. We're just filling the tab. No need to worry about the bill. Just keep putting it on the tab. I can open a tab. Just order something. See, if you want a Pepsi, pal, you gotta pay. I have a tab soda open every morning to wake up. Is that a real soda? I think about it. I don't think if it is, they do not sell it here. Tab is a real soda? I don't think I've seen Tab for sale around here, unless I'm just not looking hard enough. Oh, we know who's getting a speed tab. I heard a vicious rumor that Diet Coke is based on Tab rather than Coke. If it is, I guess that's interesting. It's rare, but it exists. Yeah, the only off-brand cola that I remember that's not a store brand or is the fancy economists want to call them white labels. I remember RC Cola back in the day. I don't know if they still make that. I remember those commercials too, like White Rock Soda. Anybody remember that RC Cola commercial where, like, for whatever reason they were using soda, like soda to fish? It was weird. They were like on a fishing boat and they were using soda to fish people out, and they were like they got more people with RC Cola than Pepsi or Coke. RC Cola is all over the place in my neck of the woods. Really? It still exists? Oh, that's cool. They don't make commercials for it anymore, I guess. I don't know. I don't watch regular TV anymore. It's all full of ads, and the ads make me feel bad because they're like designed for boomers. It's either fast food or like stuff that I would call boomer bait, and it just makes me feel bad. I don't want to watch this anymore. RC is part of the Dr. Pepper family. Oh, okay. Oh, you bitch. They have a Doritos Coke soda that made from cane sugar, just like Mexican Cokes. It's funny though, I haven't seen those other types of soda, but you can buy imported like Coke and all that stuff was imported from Mexico. I really didn't feel like, I don't really drink that much soda anymore, so I didn't really feel like buying a case. I was mildly curious about it, but I saw it yesterday when I was at the store. Moxie is a unique drink from Maine. I've heard of Moxie, never had it. The Drew, knowing things about Maine, being from there, would probably know. I keep expecting to be misunderstood when I talk about Mexican Coke, but so far it hasn't happened. I'm more of a unique. Sorry, Drew, I guess you're just in the wrong place for understanding. I'm gonna go down. Can I take a trip down here? No. Okay. More unique. I refuse to buy a Switch 2. Most people seem to. I said I would do the Switch 2 eventually, but like in good due time in a couple years when I'm damn well ready for one. Moxie's kind of like a black licorice flavor. It also happens to like it also is more like the precursor to soda rather than soda. Oh, good lord. Yeah, now that I think about it, that's what I remember about hearing about Moxie. It goes way back. Good goodness. That was easy. Here's how Southern California you can get good Doritos, Mexican sodas, and stuff. Now that I think about it, I think I have seen Doritos for sale here. I just never tried it. Is there a point to fanfares when everything falls to a single Uzi? Yes, Goblin. It makes me feel better. It makes me feel like I'm almost doing something. Not this one. Thank you, Goblin. Thank you, Drew. Too slow. FF4 victory? Sorry, we do not have that one. It sure is. See, I do when someone subs. Fair. And wake up, get out there. Yes. Even got the rare variant. Okay, we have Masamune. Acquired sword. Let's see, according to the Drew. Okay, so now we have to give the broken monster. So we got to repair this thing, and then we give it back to Frog. Thank you. That woman can sing. I can't offer you FF4, but we have two options from the series. There you go, you double your Final Fantasy fanfares. Okay, so now we need to go to Meshlore for him to tell me that we need a piece of red rocks, and then we have to go to blah 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 to blah 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 to 65 million BC after that. Final fantasy. I will take all this backtracking over. As good as the game Shadows of Adam was, I will take all this backtracking over hot pushing puzzle action. Because I think I almost lost it there. But the game was so good with those puzzles, those pushing puzzles. They were driving me crazy. But now I have a physical copy of Shadows of Adam, so I'm good. Uh, all right, let's go. Man, they're never home when you need them. Now time for some more time hops. RC's first product was a ginger ale. RC Cola wouldn't be on shelves for 29 years after the company started. Does RC, do they still make a ginger ale? I love a good ginger ale. Or is it just cola now? Schweppes? Schweppes is okay. I have my hierarchy of ginger ales that I've had so far. Canada Dry would be on the top of the list. Schweppes is right under it. And if you ever offer me, no, that's it. I'm sorry, Rydia. We're gonna have to agree to disagree. Shasta makes me so angry. I can't stand Shasta. It's not strong enough. Shasta makes me so angry. Really, why? Probably two reasons. One, it tastes to me personally like water flavored ginger ale. Two, normally when I get it in, I usually find myself in a hospital. So we got two things working against it. That's usually what they give me when I'm hospitalized. And two, I don't think it tastes very good. But hospitals always seem to have it on hand. Oh, LOL. I don't say for my last hospital stint, at least they had upgraded to Schweppes. Yeah, I know that firsthand. And you're usually in need of that ginger ale. Yeah, too well, definitely. I can at least say safely for the last hospital visit, I was offered Schweppes instead of Shasta, and I felt better. Or I would say at least for my first night in the hospital, I could not have anything more than liquid food anyway. No more RC ginger ale. Aw, I would have liked to have tried it to see where it ranks on my ranking list. Yeah, I think I've learned the hard way the last couple years. Anesthesia makes me real sick. It does the job. I say sleep through the surgeries, but after that I tend to vomit it all up, and that ginger ale comes in handy for feeling better. Patent company also owns Canada Dry Schweppes, so it was crowded. Oh, it's cheap though, so I'm not supporting the billionaires. Yeah, it's all right. They suck. I refuse to buy any Coke product. Yeah, they'd suck. All right, where the hell is Meshler at? Like. Alright, old man, where did you run off to? I get the power every time I get a soda with Coke brands. Dr. Pepper's not bad. The hell is this old man at? Once had a Shasta cream soda. It tasted pretty good, but the aftertaste lingered for 2 days despite brushing my teeth a dozen times. That's not good, just because of Viva La Resistance. Hashtag. The fact that you can still taste the Shasta cream soda 2 days later is kind of concerning, if I'm being honest with you, True. Okay, I'm skipping by too fast. I gotta go back. I'm going too fast. I need to go back and get the Heroes Medal. I don't know if it was a normal experience or because I got it from Dollar Tree. Funny, it never did that to me. How old was that cream soda? Did you check the date before you drank it? I did not check. That might be it. Every so often you go to Dollar Tree and you get something that has some serious expiration date issues. Okay, I need to get the hero's medal, so I gotta run back to town. Got the sword, moving too quickly, or maybe not quickly enough. Yeah, it really depends on the container. If you have glass bottle, they survive for an extended period of time. I imagine after a while, though, they would still eventually get flat. I love getting Lay's stacks at Dollar Tree, but I haven't seen them there since COVID. COVID killed the Lay's stacks. They're a lot more airtight than aluminum cans or plastic bottles. Now that would make sense. Let's see, does anybody remember the TV show Shasta McNasty? I've heard of it, I don't really remember it though. Last decays an average of 1 million years, my goodness. Or was it Tata's house? Learned also the science channels in school. Good old science. Thank you, Bill Nye. The science guy. If 321 contact. Sheesh. That class sure is in a hurry, yo. He's got all the time in the world, the Drew. Or ask Mr. Wizard, yeah. I primarily remember Bill Nye the Science Guy and Beakman's World. Beakman's World. Funded by the National Science Foundation. Oh, those days are sure over on PBS. Also, remember to donate to your local PBS station, your local PBS or NPR station. 'Cause they really need it right now. Well, some more than others, but yes. Viewers like you, thank you. Okay, we have the medal. But now we've got to get the Masamune. I think we can go get the Masamune repaired now. Go save. Yeah, I get a lot of my little news through indie outlets on YouTube. Ground News, I heard, is a good source. Yeah, I've never tried it. I was like, But I've heard a lot of people like Ground News. I mean, when I'm driving into work, I'll still have on NPR. Also, a couple of their podcasts, but also I'll do a couple indie channels on YouTube. Internet Today is good. Some more news. Trying to think who else. Tabitha Speaks Politics. Talks Politics. Whatever. Okay, let's try that again. Surely he'll be back now, right? You know they need to make a news channel called Hound. Might as well, News Hound. He's still out. Like, where the hell is this guy? What am I missing now? Oh, that's right. I need the broken hilt. I forgot. I need the other polar opposite of Fox. Democracy Now! Is an excellent source for news. Oh yeah, that's right. Them too. I don't follow them, but I've heard they're pretty good. Okay, I forgot to get the other half of the sword. This is just going to be me running back and forth. It might as well. Yeah, they're not bad either. I watched a couple of their videos. Back to... No. Wrong one. There we go. This is me running back and forth, just back and forth, because it's like, aha, I had the pendant now, surely he's ready. But did you remember the other half of the sword? It's like, ah, crap. Apparently you can't fix a sword without the, without all of it there. He falls in line, if not the sword. Just go get a red knife. Well, there is one place that has a red knife. Inconceivable. Where the hell did that new come from? Just waltzing out of nowhere. We are slowly getting there, and I do mean slowly, chat. Okay, we're back. Thanks, Robo. Oh, it's backwards, Meshlore. Alright, now we can freaking go back. Good lord. Oh, and other not talking about this game news, finally finished Free Run. It was as good as everybody said it was. A great show. Loving the trend of fantasy anime being fantasy anime and not another, oh goodness, we're stuck in another world isekai show. There's nothing wrong with isekai, mind you. I was just getting tired of how many there were. Sometimes you just want to watch a fantasy show that's just a fantasy show. And between Delicious and Dungeon and Free Run, I am happy. I just gotta finish those other shows I kind of started on but kind of abandoned at part way through. That was Legend of the Galactic Hero, blah blah blah, the newer version, and Spy Family. course, there's always good classes like Dragon Ball. Yeah, there is. I think I've definitely, I need to see the newer Dragon Balls, but yeah, I definitely watched Dragon Ball back in the day. Sailor Moon was good too. That last Sailor Moon remake, no, that was bad. Ghost in the Shell wasn't bad either. Not bad. I mean, I still watch classics from time to time, and I probably should revisit them more. But I will say there is merit in the newer shows because I like. Because when a show is good, it's like usually really good, and I like how they build off of other ideas and kind of put their own twist on them. Like Gundam Wing. Gundam Wing was fascinating, but now like having watched more Gundam, Gundam Wing was kind of wild. Yu-Gi-Oh! I had to stop after the first show. I couldn't stand any more Yu-Gi-Ohs after the first show. Project Echo is a running gag. Yeah, I think you keep mentioning Project Echo, and then you still keep giving me shit for not watching Project Echo. I'm sorry, Rydia. I did not like Star Ocean EX. I watched it. I stopped midway through. It took me years to get back to it, and I did not like that show at all. No, it wasn't for me. And the worst part was it had the nerve to be incomplete. Like, it just ends when it was like finally starting to get kind of interesting to me. But it's funny, they did have it when I was at Otakon last year, or it was either last year or the year before that. They did have it on either DVD or Blu-ray. They didn't do disc 2. No, they never finished. Star Ocean EX is unfinished. It remains unfinished. But I don't mind some of the newer stuff because it pays homage to some of the older stuff. Gundam Wing was wild, but I appreciate it because I don't know if I would have watched Gundam sooner. Okay, we got the Masamune, so we can go back to Midna Village. I really enjoyed like the last two. I need to watch. There's still a couple Gundams I need to watch, but the last two Gundams that I watched I really enjoyed was Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans and The Witch from Mercury. I still to this day like Gundam 00 because I call that the post 9/11 Gundam because that Gundam got real political and it was really good until the end. The things just went weird at the end. I can't believe they named a hidden mode in the Gundam a fucking Trans Am. And when they were like Trans Am, I'm like, are we talking about a Pontiac Trans Am? Like, what the fuck? I do like how in the PSP version they have scenes from Star Ocean EX. That's really cool though. Not like Star Ocean EX except for taking 10 years off of Rena. That was a choice, it sure was. Chrono Trigger actually has an anime segment as well. Yeah, I have the DS version of Chrono Trigger because PS1 version is unplayable. Since Akira Toriyama made it, yeah, the Akira Toriyama, he was the man. That is actually the reason why I got into Chrono Trigger, Rydia. I got to Dragon Ball before Chrono Trigger, and when I saw this game, I was like, hey, yeah, it's that Dragon Ball guy. He made those designs, so I saw the design for the boss art of Chrono Trigger, and I had to play the game based on that. So I played this game because I was a fan of Dragon Ball, and not the other way around. I know Dragon Quest is a big blank spot in my RPG list. I have Dragon Warrior, the OG one. I only got as far as naming my character after my dog when she was still alive. R.A.P. to my sweet puppers. And I think I got one of the Dragon Quest remakes on Switch, and I'll probably get the other one they just put out too. And I have Dragon Quest 9 on the DS. I just have yet to play them. So yeah, if I'm expecting the Dragon Ball Super manga to be back from hiatus now, but I think it might be over. But thou must. Finally, Mesh Lord, you're back. I enjoyed 9. I hear it's really good. I said I have the game, and I just need to get those. I think it's Dragon Quest 2 and 3 I need to get. I told you, I'm not Mr. Thal. Oh, not 9. I'm sorry, 11. Where's, oh, you refuse me now. Okay, yours. Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry, Goblin. I'm at 11. Yeah, I think I have 9. I haven't played 11. I think it's 9 that I have. But okay, hearing that, the Thou Must Redemption isn't active. Nah, Drew, I turned it off for my own mental health. I turned that off. 11 ends at the beginning of Dragon Quest 3, ironically. I wonder if, okay, it's 9. If 9 is on Steam, you tell me, on the alternate timeline. Yeah, again, Dragon Quest is a big gap in my history of, RPGs. Magnus, he was really big into, Dragon Quest. He is the man to ask. Gotta go back. It was really let me 3 into the screwdriver. Oh, screwdriver doesn't sound good. Let me save my game. I still need to get that, never be able to get that to that spot again. Oh no.
Asphincter says what?
Sounds like a good drink to me. I don't know, it was so bad. All right, Red Rock, let's go. Oh baby, I got something for you guys. Let's see, my brother got mad at me and did the only reasonable thing a perfectly sane person to do. Stab the cartridge with the screwdriver. Oh boy, yeah. It's good liquor where you can drink it. The amount of time I put into that game was insane at the time. Man, I feel you, I'd be so not happy. Let me guess, he went straight through the, straight to the ship as well, didn't he? Yes, and he destroyed that, right in the middle, all the way through. Man, sometimes I think it's good I didn't grow up with my siblings. That's probably the part where you're like Homer Simpson on Bart-style strangulation. I had a Game Boy Color version of Dragon Quest 3, and it's like one of my favorite versions with all the monster medals and board game. Oh, that's really cool. There's all the cuts in the remakes. Yeah, I think the only way I'm getting into Dragon Quest 3 is through that remaster they just put out. Ooh, that was close. I was cutting the remakes. I'm just gonna have to go what's in the remakes for that one. Unfortunately, I did not get on the Dragon Quest train. In HD 2D looks promising. I have one of them. I need to get the other one before I go to the other thing. I also need to get as the game Jeff's playing through, Fire Emblem Engage. I haven't played the new HD Dragon Quest 3, but the GBC version is my favorite DQ. I see the usuals 1, 2, 3, and 11. Well, it's all good. The only Dragon Quest I saw was like Magus, and he was playing through like 5, I think. I'm guessing it was Sony won't let the other ones go anywhere. I think there's like, wasn't a hot minute where some of those were available on like DS or something like that? Love the board game. Sad to hear it didn't make the cut in the remake. I don't know, why would you... I don't know, you're just gonna leave us with these monsters? Yeah, there are a bunch of those board games never released outside of Japan. Typical. Docky Street. My favorite whips came from the board game. It's one Meridia, so missed whip for me. Hello, know why. As much as I have words of frustration for Final Fantasy VIII, I was just suddenly thinking of what was her name, Quistis. I don't know why she suddenly came to mind. Hey, whoa, buddy, not Reptite. Not Reptite, human. Try that again, pronounce it human. FF4 Advance or PSP Complete has it. I do have that one at least, which is how I played. I don't want to go party, I want the goddamn Red Rock. But nah, I just won't give you the Red Rock. Are they twisting your arm, Luca? Are they twisting your arm? Let's see, someone kept telling me that FF4 was done the best on the PSX, and I disagree with them. Why would any of those terrible low times be so appealing? Luca needs to drink her denial away. Yeah, hard skip on those Final Fantasy on PlayStation 1. Apparently I didn't miss much with those low times. I can truthfully say that I played and finished FF4 Advance, only version I experienced. Again, the only version I played so far was the PSP one. I feel like this is like way more fun if you have Morrow with you. He's all like, let's dance, Chrono. Let's see. Since they preserved all post content, added interlude and the after years. Genuinely upset that they didn't get to 5 and 6 on the PSP series. Yeah, that would have been nice. That was a disservice to 5 and 6. That would have been nice. Yeah, they were like, nah, we're done here. Figure out how to trigger the next thing I need to do. Let's see, PSP greater than Pixel remasters. You had an Opera 3 theme in 7 different languages. Damn. It's a shame about how they kinda let some things slide on the PSP. And they're all like, 3? You got a DS remake. What more do you want from us, you animals? Okay, what am I missing? I vaguely remember having Morrow here, and she insisted you dance and stuff. And also you can get drunk and be merry. You had to trigger the orgy cutscene off. I'm trying, Goblin. Robo is a beast. I'm trying to trigger the orgy. Damn it, Goblin. We all want the orgy to happen around here. I'm trying. Oh my god, those graphics sucked and it was just a port of the mobile version. Bleh. Let's see, hold on, let me see. Worst was the version of FF6 on the old Steam port of it. They had 3 mostly done for PSP, then lost in a computer crash, and they ported the DS remake instead of starting over. Well, yeah, that sucks. I'm never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Oh, yeah. It's funny, I was watching an old John Oliver from like 6 years ago, and he kept rickrolling us for the whole freaking video, and I was like we were just talking about rickrolls and all that. Alright, what am I doing to not trigger the cutscene? Talk to Isla. Jinx it. Alright, I'll talk to her again. She keeps all like... There we go. Ninja'd by the summoner. Yes, we're challenging Isla. Yes, soup. Come on, Chrono. Come on, mash this button. Make this controller completely useless by the time I give it back to Ty. Had to be my husband, Edge, Drew. They did the mash. They did the button mash. I do say Edge was greatly improved in the after years. Not so much in Vanilla 4. Actually, Edge didn't marry Iridia. He sure wishes he did. Yes, they ate too much. That's definitely what happened. Nobody got sloppy drunk and had an orgy or anything. Edge get edged. It was a keyboard. Yeah, Robo, you weren't drunk at all. You just let this happen. It was a graveyard smash. Footprints follow. Too much soup. Sleep like a stone, burp. That Monster Bash and a DOS. Well, we know who's coming. Definitely not you, Luca. Girl runs a kid in PJs was a slingshot. Casapedal? No. You know it's not alcohol because it's soup, not soda. Is that so? Alright, let's follow the footprints, They can just run around in circles. Let's go back up there anyway. I will worry about dactyls later. Okay, well, did they put like, was that soup fermented by any chance, Drew? I'm just saying, they're acting awful strange. I heard DuckTales. Maybe we should all just organize a stream day we play Super Mario Bros. And yes. Mars Maze. Something Kino. Yes, yes. See how far we can get. That'd be time. Hold on. Let's save. Yeah, I haven't played Super Mario Brothers in so long. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty bad at it. Still game over. Silently does not promote violence. I really miss Super Mario 35. Yeah, that was something I would never play, but I enjoyed watching other people play it. Shame on Nintendo for canceling. Yeah, Nintendo. Oh, Nintendo. Hold on, I'm just running by this treasure chest? Not on my watch. Tetris 99 and Pac-Man 99 are still there. Yeah, it's like, yeah, guys can't have anything nice. It was dumb. There's like no reason to do that. Except for Nintendo's gotta be Nintendo. Which is probably why they were the villains in Cold Monkeys. Mid tonic? We all adore mid. We all love our tonics to be mid, as well as our ethers. Oh man, this guy. Speaking of flying monkeys. Shelter? I will take that. You can always use a bit of shelter. Revive, that'll probably come in handy. Yeah, I will say all of those games that require you to have a Nintendo Online subscription, though, I think those were a hard pass for me. I was like, I don't think I'm going to contribute to this. But my thinking was, I'm not going to support this. Good night, all. Y'all are delightful. It's late for me, so I'll say my good night. Well, thank you for stopping in, Water. Appreciate it when you stop by. Have a great night. Thanks, all. Time for me to make some tea and wind down. Sounds like a great way to wind down. Hug your dog. Always hug your dogs. Or goblin. Have a good night. Take that. Yoink. No, it's probably possible to get through those holes without having to fight these guys. You know what I just remembered? Isla is our party for the first time. I need to, she doesn't need to do anything with those beautiful fists of hers, but I should give her some better armor. There we go. I kind of like how he's jamming to the music. But making me use lightning for this guy, aren't you? That was easy.
That was easy.
Later, suckers. Aw. Oh, good shot. Thank you, Robo. Still pretty good. Oh, yeah. Do a little better than that, big guy.
Hydro Storm!
Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Goblin. I am very much hydrated. But you're still hungry.
Asphincter says what?
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. There's some good treasure up here. Or is this just the way? Yeah, I think this is just the way out. Well, I saved my game. Nah, but enough talk. Have at you. Okay, I feel like that is bad touch, wing it monkey. Yep, no, that's just the way out. Acting so bad is good. Exactly. Yeah. Quality, yeah, you don't get quality here. You get bad acting. In that game, yeah, just voice acting on that game, truly an audio atrocity, just like Resident Evil and Metal Gear Solid, yeah. The echo effect is irreplaceable. Jill, don't open that door. And then she became a sandwich.
Asphincter says what?
Ah, you miss me. Now my mother, what kind of demon are you? Rude. I treat the echo as an aesthetic choice rather than a VO sucking at recording and heavy compression. Yeah, let's go with that. Definitely, for sure. Indeed. Such an oddly specific example of reverb. She just really wants to fight. Like, you would never tell me the truth so easily. I'll have to break it out of you with Nizbel. And it's like, but I just told you the truth. But have you tasted Nizbel? Liars, there's a fucking robot in front of you. Flashing lights warning. Time for the time for the power team. Let's go. Thank you, Goblin. Dio doesn't exist anymore. Dio was Isekai to Evil World. Evil World. Next time, noise counting backwards and adds hearts to scores. Did Dio break the streak? No, he came in. He's here. He's just he warned us at the beginning of the stream. He's watching Evo matches. I think I am Castlevania 1. Man, those are games that Drew played and I sure didn't. Dio! Come out, Dio! Dio, meanwhile, oblivious. Man, this sure is a great matchup at Evo. The pit beckons. Do it! Alright, I think after we get the Masamune broken, I'm gonna take a quick break to get some some knitters, I guess? Drew it! Just drew it. Yeah, I guess I can take a quick lunch break and get something to nibble on, since I guess I'll be going for a while, because I've only gotten one freaking ending since I started, because I wasted so much time just running my mouth. Draw it. Do it. Drew it. Draw it. Just do it. Just do it up. Command and conquer. Robo, no. Robo, no. Luca, yes. How come no damage? I put a crisis arm on Robo, and I just been running with that. I blame the crisis arm. Are they immune to his element? Maybe. It could be that. It could be the crisis arm that he's wearing. Not the strongest arm. Does a lot of damage when he's at low health, but I never run him at low health. But I feel like at this point, the crisis arm is just a good luck charm. Crisis arm usually doesn't zero out, though. It is for me. Or does it? There are better people who have analyzed this game more than I will ever do. But here you go. That's the that is the arm I'm wearing. That's my good luck arm. No low in the second go for Robo. Thank you, Goblin. See a dino before it was electrified. Yeah, could be that. I'm just trying to brute force my way through these brutes. I didn't want to go to Guardia first. Not the mama. So yeah, I'm thinking soon, once I stop making mistakes, I'll get some lunch. Gotta have that frying pan, you just... There's no frying pan antidote. I have time to make you dinner. I think last time you made me dinner was when I was recovering from the surgery. That was a while ago. Worth it though. Is there an FF for it? I have it. Put him in the kitchen where he belongs. Brought her from Sheila. Never leave home without a good frying pan. And Luca will help. Oh, yeah, in the scene, I guess if you don't have Luca with you, Robo will help instead. And here we are back to iron. Funny how you have to hit Yang over the head with it to make him wake him up and get the self summon in Final Fantasy IV. Yeah, so I guess I will treat this like one of my slow burn Saturday streams and just take a break to get some something to nibble on, to stretch my legs and walk around for a bit. So after this, and I save my game, I'm gonna go for about half an hour break.
Microstar!
You give it back to Sheila and you get a spoon. Well, you can't have a spoony bard without a spoon. Thank you for the hydrate, Goblin. Fortunately, Edward cannot equip it in FF4. That's a missed opportunity right there. But you can randomize. You can in randomizer, and it's 255 attack. That's ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna save it right here. I'm gonna take that promised lunch break so I can keep going, so I can get more endings. Now, if I can keep going beyond when you guys are awake or not, that is a different story. All right, spoon, cousin. Not an axe. Because it's dull, you twit, it'll hurt more. Oh man, there's a movie I haven't seen since the 90s, since I was a kid. But alright, let me get that screen ready to go. Unfortunately, I forgot to set anything up regarding, oh man, what do you call that? Regarding music, so all I've got set to go is the Mega 10 music. Probably should have set some Chrono Trigger music up, but I was being lazy.